Damage from this fire extends far past the construction site. Basically, an entire city block was affected because of just how large it was. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez continues our team coverage tonight. And Lance, you are getting a better look right now at the damage in that neighborhood.
Jacqueline, it's amazing how much damage there is. You know, construction workers have been using plywood like this to make repairs in this building all day long. Front doors open, but there's a sign in front that says limited entry. People who live here can come in to pick up a few items, but then they have to leave because there's no power here and probably won't be for quite a while. The most damage, though, is back here. You can see the apartment building itself that burned to the ground. You can also see dangling wires. We are told that there are a lot of electric meters that melted, so many of these buildings don't have electricity.
Fire crews began pumping water out of the basement this morning. There was a lot of it. On the south side of the fire zone, work crews began moving debris in an effort to help searchers. Mallory Wright is one of the evacuees. She was able to pick up a few things this morning from her nearby apartment, then had to leave.
It's pretty smoky in there. Most of my windows are broken in my apartment, but that's the extent of it.
It's the same next door at this medical building. This is what it looks like inside. Smoky walls and water.
Our employees' cars were in the back, so they were, turned into metal skeletons.
One of those cars belonged to Shauna Saidian. She had a 2016 Toyota Highlander, which she named Ellie.
When we went to see the cars, I couldn't imagine that everything would be melted off of them. The seats were gone, the car liners inside, everything was melted.
Saidian says her children are looking forward to visiting the new car dealer.
They would love a minivan, and that's not going to happen.
She says she's more concerned about the construction workers than she is her own car. So is Christy Chaudhry, who manages the medical office building. She knows some of the construction workers.
They're just completely devastated by it.
Now, Ms. Chaudhry said she watched one of those construction workers move back toward the fire with one of those lifts, trying to rescue some of the guys that were on the upper floors. She knows one of the men who came down says his face was singed, the beard, the hair, but he didn't care about that. He was more concerned, obviously, about the people who were trapped. She says whatever damage there is here, it's eclipsed by the loss of life. Reporting live at 18th and Emerson, Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.
Thanks, Lance. The city is keeping open an assistance center tonight and tomorrow morning for everyone affected by the fire. It is across the street at the corner of 19th and Ogden. That center is open until 6 o'clock tonight and then tomorrow morning from 7 until 10.
And if